Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Unife Carl, a Nigerian YouTuber currently living in British Columbia, Canada, and you're most definitely welcome. You guys, today makes it 1 year since I moved to Canada. So happy 1 year anniversary to me. I survived 1 year alone in Canada. Wow. Wow. It's been 1 year of me not seeing my son, 1 year of me not seeing my husband, 1 year of me basically being in a foreign country without my family. So yeah, I'm just going to share with you guys what this 1 year has been like, the pros, the cons, the benefits, the setbacks, and just my experience so far living in Canada within a year. Yeah, so keep watching. So I moved here to Canada. I moved to Canada on the 1st of April 2023, and I honestly would say I'm glad I made that move because when after I got here, like ending of the year last year, just things started changing. Honestly, if you're planning to move to Canada, the time is now because things keep changing. I'm glad I made that move, even though I miss my family and I wish we all moved together. But I just feel like things happen for a reason, right? Because after I moved, both the laws, everything started changing. It feels like it's tougher now to move, I guess. But what has my experience been like? One thing I'd say I learned, or one thing I've come to realize, is that the fact that you moved here with someone doesn't mean that you guys are going to keep being on the same pace, on the same level. Like there are people that pick up quite fast in a foreign country. Some people have various backgrounds. So someone might be moving to this country as a billionaire, and the person within like the first year of you guys being here together, the person already has a good car, probably has a good job, or has kickstarted a business or something. So don't ever feel like you're lagging behind, or like you're not putting in your best, you're not doing your best, you're not working as hard as like you're not working as hard, or you're not smart enough when you see people really, attaining great heights within the shortest time you could possibly think of. Don't ever feel that way. Because we are all coming from different, backgrounds, different states, different countries, and you just never know what the person's plan is, why the person even left where they are coming from. So never compare yourself to anyone. That's one thing I've also come to learn. I've also learned that people are going to grow apart. For instance, let's say you made a friend in the first month of landing Canada, and you guys drew pretty close within the first 2 months. Maybe 10 months down the line, or 6 months down the line, you guys will probably grow apart. No hard feelings. I mean, friendships come and go. That's life. And I just feel like this country, people are always so busy. But I also feel like if you really care about someone, even if it's once a week, at least try to check up on someone every now and again, because that actually means that you do, cherish the bond, the connection, the friendship, or whatever it is the situation is. If not, you're going to lose that friendship, lose that connection. Another thing I've learned is people are always busy. That's why I said it's very easy for you to get very close to someone and then you guys grow apart. I know you didn't come to this country to start making friends, but it's also very important to keep connections. It's very important to keep an open mind. It's important to meet new people, because one thing that will help you in excelling in this country is connections, information, knowledge. So if you're the kind of person that likes to be by yourself, you would probably not go as far as you want to go, especially because most times it's just one recommendation that you need to take you to the next level. So it's very important for you to keep that connection. I mean, it's not always going to be easy, but just try as much as possible to talk to people, to check up on people. I mean, everyone is usually busy, but you checking up on them, even if it's once in a week. I say once in a week because you might be caught up with work and school and just so many things, life, maybe trying to find a house and you forget to call someone. Like, it happens. Life happens. So if people don't check on you, it's not because they don't really care about you. If you feel like you care about someone and you feel like they haven't checked up on you in maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, why don't you be the first person to check up on them? And you'll probably be shocked by what they were going through in those 2 weeks. So don't jump into conclusion. Don't just assume that, oh, this person doesn't really care. Maybe the person is not really feeling me the way I'm feeling her, or this person probably doesn't want to be my friend, or the person doesn't see me the way I see her or I see him, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's my advice. Try to check up on people as often as you can, whenever you have the chance, especially if you really care about that connection. Another thing I've also come to learn is one job is never enough. Almost everybody has some type of side job or side business. I feel like it's like that almost in all the countries in the world, even in Nigeria. Having just one job, one income is not sustainable. You need, especially if you're single, if you're married, the two people need to work. Like, you guys need to work, especially except you're some kind of billionaire where your spouse is a billionaire and you don't need to work as hard, or you are a billionaire and you don't need to you don't need to stress yourself too much, or you come from a billionaire family or a trillionaire family or something like that. But yeah, you just need to put in that effort. You need to keep yourself busy. You need to keep yourself busy. Because bills are coming. Nobody wants to be hearing excuses, and you cannot come and be calling people and be inconveniencing them trying to ask for money. So don't be the kind of person that likes to just lavish money. If you're that kind of person that likes to just buy things or spend unnecessary money, and you're moving here and you know that money is tight, you need to just learn how to manage your money. You need to really learn how to manage your money, because yeah, you cannot be begging for money here. You have to make sure that you come correct, like you are able to take care of your bills, because that monthly rent is no joke. Another thing I've also come to learn is that your credit score is practically everything. If you're going to be, in fact, it is imperative, or it is very, very important for you to actually utilize your credit card. When I first got here, I just see, I'm not the kind of person, I don't like to use money that is not mine. Like, I find it hard to, I just wouldn't sleep well knowing that I'm owing somebody money, So the credit card almost felt like it was a trap. I was like, I'm not going to use this money and then I'm owing the bank. I beg, I don't want to use this money. But the more you use the money, the more you pay back, that's the higher your score would go. And in the case of you trying to buy a house, trying to buy a car, even sometimes trying to rent an apartment, just so many things, they actually do check your credit score. So don't be that person that will just leave your credit card inside your cupboard because you're scared of using it. Actually use it. They want you to use it. So use it as much as you can. Just make sure that you're paying it back at the right time. Okay? One thing I've also noticed is that people don't like you telling them sorry, especially when you're not the one at fault. So don't bring that Nigerian style of saying sorry, that Nigerian mentality of saying sorry, and then it's a thing, oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, till now I still kind of struggle with that, but I think I'm getting better with the whole sorry thing. I try to, instead of me to get tempted to say sorry, I just keep quiet. I won't even make an expression. Let everybody around me probably make an expression when something happens, because the expression I'm going to most likely make is sorry. Like, it's so easy for we Nigerians to say sorry. So please avoid saying sorry. Another thing I would say is people actually love to see the fact that you're unique. If you have an accent, never you try to hide your accent. Never you be ashamed of who you are. Like legit, be your unapologetic self. When people ask me what name, I tell them Uche, or sometimes I say Uchechi. I mean, they try their, most times they actually get the pronunciation. They try their possible best to actually pronounce it well. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's such a lovely name. I know my name is beautiful, but like, they get excited to hear a unique name. I rarely tell people my name is Winifred, although Winifred is my name, but it's my middle name and my first name is what I usually give people. I feel like most people that know me as Winifred are people that know me from online. Because if you meet me in person, the name I'm going to tell you is Uche. So, and I know that obviously I have a Nigerian accent. People tend to ask me, oh, where are you from? Because obviously they hear the accent. Where are you from? And I tell them. I remember someone telling me that, oh my gosh, I speak really well. And I'm like, yes, we are. We pretty much converse in English in Nigeria. English is our official language. So, but yeah, I mean, I know that they're not trying to be rude or anything. Be your authentic self. Nobody wants to associate themselves with someone that is not original. Okay, so never you feel the need to try to start forming. If the accent comes down the line, except you're working in customer service where you actually have to speak, like you try to like, you know, that there's that customer service expression. You there's a way you speak when you're a customer service. Like you're not going to be giving them that thick emotic accent because you're dealing with people that might not understand what you're saying, and you need to be, you know, need to be fluent, right? So except it depends on your job, but I'd advise you to always try to be yourself as much as possible. Like you don't have to form an accent. There are a lot of Nigerians that speak really well without having a particular accent that is so confusing. You can literally speak like a Nigerian but speak in such a fluent, clean way, right? You don't have to be pretend, like you don't have to try to be anybody else. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. So yeah, just be yourself, be your authentic self. Never you lose your identity when you come here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But so far, I would say that 1 year in Canada has been, it almost feels like I've been here for more than a year. It hasn't been so difficult. God has been faithful, has been quite consistent, I would say. God has been really faithful. Like whenever like I knew that, oh, maybe I wanted to move into something, God always made provision. Even when I was thinking about like moving from my first place where I was staying, God made provision for where I am currently, and I know that He will continue to make provisions whenever we need it, you know. So just when you come here, just trust God and just know that He's got you. He's the one that brought you here, and you should never feel like you're helpless or hopeless. Even if your family isn't here, just trust that God has the perfect plan for you, and He's going to always, you know, come through for you. Just trust in God. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so grateful that God has brought me to this far. I cannot believe I'm literally like celebrating 1 year anniversary. I mean, I miss my family, I miss my son. I haven't seen my son for a year. I haven't seen my husband for a year. It's tough, but God has been, you know, surrounding me with really amazing people. That's one thing you should pray for God to surround you with amazing people, give you reasonable friends, give you like God-fearing friends, give you people that actually have your best interest at heart, because that would make it easier for you to be able to bear, you know, being in a foreign country, trying to figure out how things work. You'll be able to actually navigate your way through. So always pray to God to bring the right people. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Ciao. Bye guys.